President Xi once said that green hills and clear waters are as valuable as mountains of gold and silver. We should strive to live in harmony between man and nature. A harmonious relationship between human being and nature is something that needs to be given top priority. Once what people want from nature exceeds the boundary, we will surely be punished by nature. The Amazon rainforest fires, locust infestations in Ethiopia and Kenya, and the COVID-19 epidemic that affects the whole world are all the results of human beings' pretentiousness, disrespect for nature, and fierce revenge from nature. Human beings should maintain harmony and unity with nature. Nature acts on the planet on a scale that dwarfs most human processes. We are small, and the ones at risk in order to survive. Human beings cannot follow the rules of nature without exception. I remember on one day, that is Arbor Day, we were asked to plant trees on our own. I grabbed a slapping and ran up the hill. After resting for a while, I stopped sweating and picked up the sapling and placed it into the pit directly. As a result, the bark of the tree was scraped a lot. Let me think. Seeing the flesh of the sapling on the outside, I blamed myself. I felt so guilty. And then carefully washed the sap of it with water. I then sent it into the soil slowly and softly. The sapling is as fragile as the nature. Finally, I put the soil down, leaving enough space for the sapling's roots to breathe. I looked around, and the saplings were now standing proudly on the bare hillside in front of me. It was as if I could see the place as a lush jungle in a few years. I'm happy that these saplings will potentially be as strong as our nature, especially as more and more public awareness of environmental protection rises. Therefore, we human beings cannot deliberately destroy the harmony of nature. While destroying it, we will also pay for it, such as the past tragedies, melting of Antarctic glaciers, the outbreak of the COVID-19 epidemic, the dodged volcanic eruption, and the mountain fires in Australia. Therefore, we should sincerely love nature, take the initiative to coordinate the concept of coexistence between people and nature, and build a society.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael. When I first got the topic of the new harmony, I immediately searched it online. The results showed something related to peace, balance, and pleasing arrangement. But how does this relate to me? I repeatedly asked myself this question again and again. Then I mapped all my ideas out, and something hit me. It was last year that I have just begun my high school life. New place, new teachers, new classmates, and new course system. Everything was new to me. I was perplexed about everything and have no direction. What comes along with it was my unstable emotion. It was like a roller coaster ride, uncontrollable, I would say. But I didn't realize that could be a serious issue until I had this little outbreak in front of my always caring head teacher. One night, During my night self-study, she said something that was sounding like a blame. After that, a quarrel that was full of my mistake happened between us. Then the bad emotions suddenly rushed into my mind, but I didn't realize that was fully my mistake. Everything was not clear at that time. The only thing I could do was arguing with her. At that moment, I felt like that wasn't myself. Soon after I calmed down, I ran to her full of regrets. All she constantly gave me was patience, and look what I paid back with disrespectful words. I apologized to her. To my surprise, she wasn't even angry. Instead, she said she understood. She said, everybody has a little downtime. I am happy for you to let it go. It was eating you, Michael, but I didn't know how to help. Now you will be fine. Now I know how to behave and control myself and my emotion better. Moreover, I am very regretful and appreciative of her teaching of being my life mentor. After that helpful and accidental practical lesson, I found the harmony between my studying life and myself. That even can be the harmony of myself and my emotion, which will give me so much help.
Hello, everyone. It is my pleasure to make a speech here. And today, I'm going to introduce a new harmony, the harmony between human and the nature world. Nowadays, human and the wild animals are living together without conflicts. We could find animals on a road. We could enjoy the fresh air produced by trees and flowers. And also, we could see people giving food for the wild animals who live in a city. And as a return, animals helped our town become full of vigor. This is a new harmony. I'd say this is a harmony is because of the harmonious coexistence between mankind and the nature world. I'd say this is new is because this is not a normal scene in the past when humans are still developing technologies. At that time, we could never saw a picture like this. When humans are develop and disseminate research findings, we needed more space for contrasting buildings. And this caused the natural world getting over-condensed. The balance between humidity and the nature world are breaking up. The excessive exploit caused severe climate change, and wild animals are being homeless. Or some animals are even worse, they're endangered. Our planet is definitely suffering from a great agony. Regarding that we must do something to protect our home, we took many remedial measures to keep the losses at the lowest rate. Luckily,
hello everyone. Today my speech topic is a new harmony. Nowadays, the contradiction between kids and parents are becoming more and more serious. There are lots of reasons of this, like the gap between two generations, different hobbies and social circle, and so on. Family conflicts has attracted attention of many citizens, cause it affects their daily life deeply. To avoid big arguments and fights between our family, we have to find a way to create a new harmony. In my family, there is a delicate balance. As long as I got good grades at school, my mom will be satisfied with me and be in a good mood. Cause she's the head of the family, she's delighted, then the atmosphere at home will be harmonious. On the other hand, if I behave badly or get punished by teacher, then nobody in my family could get rid of a big disaster. My mom will mumbling about this all the time, and her mood will be like the weather of London, gloomy and grumpy. Who could be in a good temper getting along with a person like that? Not just me, well, in China, a big percent of the family statues are like this. More and more families started to attach importance to study, especially mothers. They worried about their kids' future in a country with such stiff competition very much. So sometimes they are too nervous and being too strict about their kids' study, and that leads to deeper family conflict. In order to stop this kind of trouble getting worse, we should work hard and more self-discipline, not just for ourselves, but also for our mothers' happiness.